So what I'm doing now is laying in some paint. I use acrylic paints and I'm using this size brush, what you can see right here. Nothing crazy. I have a basic setup in my kitchen. Use paper plates. I get these multi-surface paints at Walmart. They're like 50 cents to $1 a bottle. Super cheap, super affordable. It's all you really need. I used to use a lot of oil paints, which are very expensive, $10 to $15 a bottle, but then you wait in days for it to dry. I like the acrylics with this style that I do because it dries quickly, you can layer, and it's cheap and it comes out great. So what I'm doing here is I did my base dark purple. Sometimes I'll work dark to light, light to dark. I leave my highlight points where I'm going to use a little light purple, maybe some whites. Still, I really have no idea the color scheme on this. I'm doing purples, I'm thinking neon greens in here, some reds, oranges, some long flowing hair. I have no idea, this just might be super colorful. Usually I'll pick one or two color schemes, like golds and browns or something like that. But this is gonna be interesting, but that's the point of doing art, is having fun. Just make it up as you go. There really is no right or wrong. So I'll take a little light purple. The acrylic dries fairly quickly. I'm using a pretty wide brush, so I'm going to have a lot of wide brush strokes, but that's okay because it doesn't matter if I go in and outside the line, because final steps is when I go through and bold line all the black. I redo all the black, the very final step, and bold line all the black lines. So I don't care if I go outside the lines right now. I am just shaping it up and kind of piecing it together and letting my imagination see where it goes, you know? So that's the fun part, is you just kind of make it up as you go. La-di-da-da. I kind of dig the purple. Not sure what I want to do with the lips. I mean, typically your first instinct on lips is to do red, but I don't want to do red, obviously. I don't know, just might do like a light grayish white, I don't know, something. So I haven't really touched them yet. I don't really touch things unless I'm 100% sure what I want to do. So again, just kind of piecing, blocking, blending, kind of building up tones and shapes, you know, trying to let it come up to life a little bit. And I just take a little bit at a time. I love these paints, these multi-surface paints. They also come in neons, black lights. Like I said, super cheap, really easy to use, and they blend really nice. Super easy to clean your brush. I usually just keep a little jar. I save all my jars of, you know, olives and pickles, whatever, and I keep a little dish soap and water in one, plain water in one, rinse. Super easy to clean. So I really dig these. You know, you don't need to spend a ton of money to create art. I used to think you had to buy all the most fanciest, expensive stuff, and I did, and you really don't. It doesn't matter. So I'm kind of overlapping here, letting the undertones create some depth. The nose, a little mishmash. I'll probably keep some areas for super white highlights. This little part, the cleft in the nose, is always a little tricky depending on where your light source hits. There are certain parts of the face and body that are a little trickier than others. So I will probably do like super white highlights here and here, a little dark shadow there that we usually all have under our nose. But again, I'm not too worried about it right now. I'm just trying to get my base colors in there. The good thing with these acrylics is I can always overlap and layer, redo outlines, and whatever I need. So here we go, a little more of the light purple. Coming up on the cheekbone, a little more here. Probably gonna bring some up on this area. These are those fuzzy ears. So just kind of solidifying a little bit what I already have. And it's always important, like take a step back every few minutes and just kind of look, let your mind's eye work. Don't hone in too much on one little spot. Like always step back. You know, I learned that in art school. I went to a fine art class or art college in Iceland called Listaháskólan. Always take a step back and look at your work. Complete an area, but like I said, I always say before, trust your instincts, trust your gut, just let it flow. Don't get frustrated and have fun. Because honestly, I have really no idea what I'm gonna do color scheme, except I know I want purple. I want purple, and the biggest part of it, the rest, I have no idea, but I'm sure we'll figure it out when we get there, and I'm sure it's gonna be great. It doesn't really matter. So put these in here, blend. Like I said, just kind of making, I don't know whether hair is going to start or begin up here, but it doesn't matter. Good thing with these acrylics is you can layer on top of each other pretty quickly. So I might bring the hair here. I'm thinking the hair coming up here and then down the back, just all like neon bright, crazy hair coming through. I think that'd be cool. But that's enough for now, and then I'll start some different colors. Thanks, guys.